All right. Ooh, I look crazy, don't I? I'm going into 2020 snatched, okay? What's up, YouTube? I'm Kimberly B, as you can clearly see below, and I thank you for tuning into my video today, first and foremost. So I'll be showing you guys this poppin' New Year's Eve makeup look. We are definitely very, very gold. Very, very gold. I want to show you guys my dress. Let me pop it down so y'all can really see it. Ooh, we gold. Okay. I know my Fashion Nova haul was a bit much, but this one is decent. You know, we're covered. All right, so yeah, I'll be showing you guys how I complete this makeup look, and let's get into it. Enough talking, because we have to go into 2020 slayed. We have to be popping. We gotta start it off on a good note with good pictures, taking more pictures all 2020. Okay, I'm just playing. I'm just acting up now. Bye. What's up? Let's get right into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one eye. I do my brows at the end of the makeup look, but I prefer to at least brush my brows out of the way kinda, so that I can go ahead and get started on our eyeshadow look. So what I'm doing is taking this LA Girl Pro Concealer, and the color that I'm using today is pure beige. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a fair little amount. I don't know if that's really little, but yeah, basically I went ahead and I put that on my lid, and then what I'm gonna do is go ahead and disperse that through using my finger. And so there we go, we have our foundation base. And the two palettes that I will be using today are the Revolution Pro All That Glistens palette, and I also will be using my trusty dusty Morphe palette. This is the 25A Copper Spice palette. If you're a girl that loves to wear neutral shades, this is perfect for you because they got you covered, okay? I'm gonna be starting with our Copper Spice palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a little fluffy brush, and what I'm gonna do is start off with the transition shade. So I'm gonna use this one right over here. They have a little sheet with the colors, but I kind of wish that they had like the names listed on there. I love to like announce like really cute names. So what I'm doing is just fluffing that on our lid. So now that we have our transition shade, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a darker tone to give our transition a little bit more depth within our crease area. More precise pointed brush to be a little bit more specific on where we're going with our color. So I'm taking this little muddy chocolatey color, and I'm going in right in the crease area, like so. And then what I'm gonna do is go back to our little fluffy brush that we used to do our transition shade, and I'm just gonna kind of smoke that out a little bit. What I'm gonna do is, still using that Copper Spice palette, we have this nice, oops, we're over here. This nice golden shade, and basically I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my eyelid, and that's basically gonna be our base for the glitter that we're gonna put on it. Alright, so here I have a nice little kind of, it's fairly fluffy, fairly not. This lovely gold shade, and then we're just gonna pop that right on top of there. And as well too, to give you some more depth with the gold shade, if you wanna go ahead and add a little bit of water to your brush, it does seem to make it a little bit more pigmented at times. So it's almost like I'm doing a little mini cut crease. And you just kind of want to pat it on there as well. Now what I'm going to do is take a break from our little Morphe palette, and I'm going in with the Revolution Pro palette. It's like a nice little gold brick, like a little Christmas present. And the color that we will be using within this palette is this beautiful gold shade, and the shade is Glit. What I'm going to do is use the same brush that I used in order to apply our gold eyeshadow lid. So I'm going to go ahead and pack this right on top of that gold eyeshadow. Alright, so here we have it going with the eye look thus far. So we're back in our Morphe palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this dark shimmery chocolate shade right here that we have. And I'm gonna also put that right on top of Sleep. And there you see it's giving us the depth that we were looking for right away. So I'm just focusing that on my outer corner and partly inward. So now we want to go back to the brush that we used for our transition shade in the first place, and we're just going to buff that out so that it's not so harsh in the corner. With all of the blending, you might have lost some of your glitter. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and go back to that palette, and I'm just going to pack on some more glitter. Our Morphe palette, and I'm going to go ahead and take this light yellow toned shade, and that will be my brow bone highlight. And with this, as I had stated before, I do like to do my eyebrows at the end of my makeup look. So a lot of times what I have to do is go back in with whatever highlight brow shade, because of course I carved my eyebrows out using my LA Girl Pro Conceal, but you know, you just want it to pop. And as well, don't be afraid to go back to your little transition shade brush and make sure that the two merge with one another. Now that we have both of our lids done, right now I am taking the Rimmel of the London. This is their eye makeup remover, but we're just eating the excess little bits off of our face. We don't want to go too close because we don't want to ruin the work that we have done, ladies, you know. We gotta keep it together. Today I'll be using the MAC Prep and Prime Fix It. Doing a little priming. This smells so good too, oh my gosh. Super duper good. And I'm gonna be using the same concealer that we use for the base of our eyes. It is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. And I'm just gonna go ahead and swipe that up over there, as well to try to cover up these acne blemish marks that I do have on my face. Well, I also have the LA Girl Pro Conceal Color Corrector, and I'm just gonna use that around my mouth. So helps to mask some of that redness already off the bat. My current go-to foundation is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. My color is 330, which is Toffee Caramel, and this is their matte poreless foundation. For the most part, I enjoy trying to like brush on my foundation to start, and then I go back over top of it using my beauty blender. With the brush itself, I might not even have to go over top of it with the beauty blender, but it's optional. Sometimes as well too, your beauty blender definitely helps if you accidentally get a little bit too much in certain areas. It's great to just like help to pick some of that extra product up that you don't want on your face, so it's not like too cakey, you know, like we like a little bit of cake but not too much, you know. So using the same concealer, once again, it's our LA Girl Pro Concealer. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add some more. I like to focus it right here too because it kind of deflects from any under eyes. It kind of melts them away a little bit when you have like a good, you know, kind of base right there. For our contour, I'm using my NYX Medium Cream Contour Palette, using the dark shade, of course, on the side. And I'm using a smaller brush to go along the sides of my nose. Here we are just carving out the nose, sis. We're snatching them up. I'm going into 2020 snatched, okay? Gotta snatch it like you want your waist to be snatched in 2020. The lashes that I'm using today are the I Envy Icon Collection lashes. My specific is the Glam Icon the Glam Icon style. I've worn these already. I'm just reapplying them. But prior to that, I'm using my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a little mini wing. Lips, you can always do a clear gloss if you want to do a lipstick, etc. I'm just going in with a clear gloss. And then for my lips, I'm just using the Ruby Kisses Clear Gloss. This is also pretty nice to pair with a brown liner if you would like. Okay, And then for my eyebrows, I'm using the Eyelure Brow Pencil in the number 10, which is their dark brown shade. I love that it has a spoolie available for me at the bottom. And I'm just going to go ahead and brush those out. And then we're going to fill those lashes. Eyebrow. And then we're going to fill those eyebrows. Of each of them. And for this, you want to make sure that you stay within your actual eyebrow range, you know. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same to the top. Spoolie. And I like to brush that brow pencil pigment in between there, and it kind of helps to fill in the middle of my brows. And then I also want to turn to the sides. You also want to turn your head to the sides to see like whether or not you can see through the middle of your brow that you've created. And if so, you want to go very gently in between it and make sure that it is filled. Alright, so I'm taking a break from the eyebrows because we will be using an LA Girl Pro Concealer in order to carve them out. But I don't want the glue on my lashes to dry. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break from that and just pop those on. For this, you can use a mirror or you can go for it. I kind of like to go for it. And I start by attaching the middle. And then attaching the edges and then the front piece. So with this though, your glue does kind of go everywhere, but it works out for me. So the struggle is real. Yeah, one thing I love about this glue is that it does dry pretty clear. Only thing is, then you have to worry about getting like any little excess glues off of your dang on, off of your dang on bottom lashes. So it might be best if you just go ahead and use the some tweezers, but it's up to you. And then as well, in order to set our contour in, I have this Kat Von D pressed powder. It's called their Lock-It powder. It's their translucent setting powder, and I just use a baby beauty blender and I pat it in where I want to lock in my shades. When it comes to my highlight, I actually use the pressed powder directly on it, but then with contour, I just use like the remnants of it on a brush. All right. Ooh, I look crazy, don't I? I do, but it's all right. And then I just use the remaining bits on the sides of my cheeks. I don't like to go too crazy there because I feel like I got like a fat face kind of already anyways a little bit. So yeah, I don't let it sit forever either. I go ahead with a fluffy brush and I dust it all away. Alright, and then as I stated, we'll go ahead and use our LA Girl Pro Concealer in the same old color once again for the end of it, pure beige. And I have a angled brush. This is actually a liner brush, but I think that it works perfect for carving out your eyebrows. So, and then for the top, some people do like to use a concealer that like matches their skin tone more. Of course, as you can see, this is lighter than my actual skin tone as a whole, but I think that it works just fine. But I do stay away from the front of my eyebrows. Alright you guys, so this is our completed look. The final thing to do is to take some setting spray, and what I'm using is the Urban Decay All Nighter spray. And I'm just gonna, I be kind of scared when I spray it. Because it needs to last all night, okay? And also as well, you want to go ahead and add some more gloss because you can never have enough gloss. So just gloss it all up. You never can have enough gloss. Gloss on top of gloss, all 2019 and all 2020, okay? So there you have it. It's our completed NYE, well, NYE makeup, because yeah. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I hope that you guys have learned something, that you got some inspo, or that you can literally just follow this on your own in order to do your own poppin' New Year's Eve makeup look. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave me some more suggestions below on other things or looks or whatever that I should do. I'm looking to bring a lot more makeup to this channel this 2020 because I feel like I'm okay, but I'm definitely trying to, like, you know, step it up. You know, I want to come like slayed all the time. I want to do my hair all the time. Like, I'm just trying to be bomb like all 2020, you know? So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. See you in 2020, and I wish you all a happy new year, or whatever time of year it is if you're watching this at a later date. Bye.